because I've been working for over 20 plus years, and I've noticed that even in the same position or a similar position, it was always the males that got better pay, and also they were favored for many other things.
As an artist, I can tell you that while exhibiting with my male counterparts, I've definitely seen a disparity in the pricing, what we keep and what a male counterparts keep. So people are willing to pay them higher prices for the same work, but not us.
Payments should be made according to their jobs, and yes, I make it sure that whoever is working, whether it's a male or a female, they should be given equal payments according to their job.
Big shots, I think, of the company, and I was actually heading the project in Indonesia and Malaysia, and suddenly I was just asked to keep quiet and let somebody else lead who was a male, but he was just in the project as a manager, but he didn't know the insides or the story behind the project or what we were exactly doing. So I felt very embarrassed and let down, because actually I was doing almost all the work and not. I was in a meeting.
So they feel that a woman is not capable enough to do it, and because it involves chemicals and physical labor and maybe a basic general knowledge of raw materials which are related to construction and stuff. So they feel that men are better in that than any other woman. Generally, because culture involves a lot of physical.
No, it's never happened. My boss gives reasonable work to me.
Yes. And when asked, it was always like, oh, because the company had limited funds to actually promote in this year, and then we will consider you for next year. Even if I had done all the projects and I had really highlights, and I think I should have been in the limelight for some of the work that I've done, but it was credited to the male counterpart. Yes.
Reasons, of course. So they do prioritize men over us. I won't say promotion as such, because I'm a freelancer, but I've seen that yes, if a project, a person is offering me a project, but then he'll see another my male counterpart doing that same thing, so he prefer giving it to that guy, because they feel that, as in my field of work in sculpture, they feel that men are more capable of handling labor. So
Has never suffered because of any gender discrimination.
Part got all the credit for it.
Taken credit for your work.
Oh yes. I worked in one of the hotels group, and I introduced them to a spa product, which is a leading product in Thailand at that time. And I contacted this heritage spa so that they could come and work with us through all the hotels chained in Bangkok. So basically I did
where we have done all the hard work, and I feel women are more creative when it comes to art than men, but they've definitely taken the credit, because especially when this involved media. So because it used to come on television or radio interviews and all, they were the first ones who would jump into when you have to basically there has to be one person who is representing everybody. It always had to be a male. There was no female who represented all the artists. There was always a male candidate representing all the artists and giving those interviews. Yes, that has happened.
No, it has never happened with me.
Still exists in the workplace.
Yes, I would say that even though we talk about feminism and equal pay and equal everything and women breaking glass ceilings and everything, it is always men that are favored, because I feel that this has been embedded into a human consciousness, that it's always the men that has to be favored, or always a male sort of leading the world sort of thing. So yes, I still feel that even though things have changed for the women in the workforce, but it is still the male that is always and maybe will always be favored.
Gender preference still exists in your line of work.
Yes, it does. It very much does. And in my field of work, especially because it is highly male dominated, so women are now trying to make their presence felt, but it's a huge disparity. It will take ages to cover that.
I think so, maybe. I'm not sure.